Cities are very complex. These days, working within cities is very challenging because in many cities around the world you have this inexorable growth in population. At the same time, you've got pressures to do with bumping up against the limits of the capacity of the environment to support urban life, and you have increasing congestion and all the things that come with that, sometimes crime. At the same time, we've got climate change, which is causing stress for many cities. The business of affordable housing, you can have a very grand city, but if normal people can't afford to live there, it doesn't do them very good. And we're seeing those sorts of pressures in many cities around the world currently. There's a certain rebellion against that part of globalization, which is standardization. And so, frankly, it's quite boring, isn't it, when you travel to find the same shops and the same looking inner city centres. So people are looking for cities that have their own particular character. I think everybody wants their city to have an identity, which has got to be genuine, and it's got to come from the culture, and it's something to be protected. Recently I was in Shenzhen, which is a city of about 12 million people currently. One generation ago, it was a vision of Deng Xiaoping's to build this city close to the border in southern China. But a generation ago, it was a medium-sized fishing village, and it's now a city of 12 million people. And so it sprung out of very small, certainly not urban conditions, and now it's a city the same size as London in terms of population. The world is going through a particular phase in this generation, which is expected to tail off around the middle of the 21st century, of an unprecedented growth in urban population and therefore an unprecedented growth in cities. We've got the need, we've got the obligation, frankly, to try to make those cities as good as they can be, because future generations are going to live with what we do.